Hello. Hello. It's 6 o'clock. Well, 6:01. And I'm going to talk about movies that I rented from the library today. Some I've seen. There's one I haven't. 4 I've seen, 1 I haven't. So the one I haven't seen is Goodbye, Christopher Robin. But that looks cute. It's about Winnie the Pooh, I guess the story of how it became. So that'll be a good one. If you haven't watched me doing reviewing movies or anything before, I boycott Hollywood, so I refuse to go to a movie and pay for a movie. So I wait for the ones I want to come out in the library. So it's free and I can still watch movies. So yeah, this looks like it'll be pretty good. Then let's see, which one should I pick? Woodstock. I've seen this before. I wish they would have had before and after, Woodstock before and after. And that shows like some people that were there ended up meeting there, getting married, and you know, they just talk about all that stuff. So hi, whoever just popped in. Since you just popped in, I'll tell you, this is the first movie I mentioned. I'm going to watch that one. Just talking about Woodstock. That's really good. If you haven't seen the Woodstock movie, this one is the director's cut, so there'll be more in it. There's like, I think it was Janis Joplin. They were bringing her in a helicopter, and she was like, you know, they were still up in the air, and she was like, what happened here? And you know, it looks like a disaster area. And they said, those are people. And so that's kind of cool. It's just interesting remembering, you know, back in the 60s, you know, 69, I think that's when that was. And yes, I was alive. But, you know, their protesting is a lot different than what people are protesting to have, to be socialist and have that way. You know, that it's just so weird to me how ass backwards they are on that. So yeah, if you haven't seen Woodstock, this one's the director's cut, then you definitely have to see that. Hi, Deanna. So yeah, have anybody seen either one of those two movies? Deanna, have you seen this? Goodbye, Christopher Robin. Well, it's supposed to be how the story of Winnie the Pooh got started, I think. I haven't seen it. All the other ones I'm going to show y'all, I've seen before. That's the only one I haven't. So it should be interesting. I liked Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore. Eehaw. Woodstock, have you seen that one? Or was that no? It's interesting. Very interesting. And then there was a movie called Woodstock. Hi, the American. There was a movie called Woodstock, which was made probably, it's probably been longer, 10 years ago, maybe. Hugs. But, and it was about where Woodstock ended up being held and everything. And so, yeah, it was different, but it was really good. Interesting, I'll say that. I would probably watch that again if if they have it in the library anyway. So, have y'all seen Napoleon Dynamite? Oh, that one is funny. Right. Yeah. So yeah, get these 3 movies. No, don't get them all like I did. I have 10 days to watch them and then take them back to the library. Uh, Deanna, did you get the picture of that video of the snow? I should see. It's not quite dark. See if it's still snowing. Sorry, I got my rear to y'all. I don't know if you can. It looks like it's really slowed down. But sorry, you guys. I have a draft in my house. So, oh. Sorry, y'all haven't seen my butt. All right. So, yeah, this movie, it's fun. Yeah, it surprised me because when I was coming back, I went down to the valley to my son's house. I'll just leave it at that. And before I left, I could see a lot of smoke coming. And so I was thinking, oh my God, there's forest fire. And so I started worrying. And then I asked the landlord, but it was a controlled fire. So anyway, when I was coming back up, like right when I got to town, it was just like, it looked like all smoke. And then once I crossed over this one top of a hill, it was snow. And I was like, whoa. So that was kind of weird. I'm glad it was snow and not smoke. So yeah, Napoleon Dynamite. That's like, if you've never seen it, it's like stupidly good. Because like, it seems like it's all lame and, but it's still a really good movie. Okay, and these two go together right here. The first one, if you have never seen Divergent, it's really good. And it kind of reminds me of I bet you AOC has watched this movie and that's what she wants it to be, where they pick what profession you're going to go in. And then you're completely separated from your family. Yeah, it's really good. So, and then I think there's a series on it now on demand, but that's the second one. But yeah, if you have not seen this, you would be thinking, that's the stuff they're trying to pull right now. It's lightly snowing where you are, the American. The American. I forgot what state you're in. I want to say Oklahoma, but I don't think that's right. And it's not Nevada. I'm so horrible with remembering stuff, you guys. I'm sorry. You got kicked out. Oh, you know why? Oh, I wonder if if I got a flag on that. Yay, Nevada, I guessed it. Oh man, I'll have to go and check that out. But I should probably not made it look like I was smoking drugs, or else I could have got away with it. So maybe I should redo that and make sure she has the same accent through the whole thing instead of starting to be a Texan and ended up something else. Pixie Okaka. I didn't think that one was bad though, so I don't know. Yeah, if you go to the library and see what movies they have there, because that's the best place to go. You know, if you want to rent movies, then it doesn't cost anything and stuff. So, yeah. So, what is y'all's temperature? I don't know if I want to know yours, Deanna. I'm checking mine. It's amazing out there, the Weather Channel says. 17, and the low is going to be 9. My son's going to help me get a program where I can do some other stuff on YouTube at the same time. But it'll be a while before. It's hard to catch him whenever he's got a day off, and I think Tuesday is going to be the day. Let's see. It's going to be cloudy. It's going to snow tomorrow. 27, 27, 33, 38. Ooh, it's going to get in the 40s. Wow, next week it's going to start warming up. That means the elk will start appearing more. All right. Oh, I forgot. You're traveling. Ooh, 20? Burr. That's cold for there. But in Nevada, don't it get a lot colder at night? The American. I'm talking to you. I know it does here whenever the sun goes down. It does get a lot cooler. That's for sure. Brr. Man. What's the coldest? The American, I'm asking you this. What is in the summertime at night? How cold does it get? The average, you know. And Deanna, I know with you, there's only 2 seasons in Minnesota, winter and summer. Nothing in between. Nothing else. Look, who am I, y'all? Just teasing. Just kidding, Cole. That's pretty chilly for being the summertime, the American. But I guess desert stuff. That's what I hear anyway, that it's like you'd be freezing at 50 degrees. And up here in the summertime, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning before it cools off. And that's crazy. It gets super hot. So yeah, the American, have you seen Divergent? At least I'll have reviews tomorrow night. You should watch it. Go to your library and see if they have it. It's really good. It makes you think that the socialist, yes, it's really good. And I didn't realize this until just the other day, actually. That's how come I wanted to rent it, because, just to see if I still think that. But the way that they are, and everybody is once you are, like, say you're going to be a farmer or you're going to be a doctor, then you live in the doctor society and the farmer lives in the farm. It's like total separations. You never get to see your family members again. And that's kind of what I think that green bill is where, I think they want to end up starting to choose for you. I mean, that's what they want to do, yes, is run your life. But yeah, you need to. It's good. It's exciting and crazy at the same time. And then yeah, and it's a great ending. I think there's a part 2. I don't know. I think, yeah, this is the series. So I don't think I've really seen that. But there is a second part to this, I think, or unless it just ran into the series, I'm not sure. Did that make sense, you guys? Deanna's probably working on her soaps and stuff like that. I'm just listening right now. Oh, I got to show you. I pulled out my girly glass because I'm a girly girl. I think it would be rude to be drinking out of this big of a bottle of Mountain Dew. So I thought I'd be proper like and get a glass. Well, do y'all have any questions about or any other kind of movie suggestions? Here we go. It's like I need something to write on. Oh, did you? You mean the egg? It's the shape of an egg. Those look good enough to eat. Just letting you know. Epic fail. Oh no. I've never attempted to make soap. That's one thing I have not tried to make. I just noticed my hair clippy was in the floor. Maybe I should send you my my little crafty stuff. If I decide I'm not going to ever do it again, then I'll send it to you, Deanna. Oh, I bet it does. The American. I bet it does. Man, when I would make the lip balm, and I would, I guess I was kind of too chicken to try other flavors. I don't know why, but I would just do peppermint. And man, you would just like 4 drops and your eyes are watering. Strong stuff. You don't need much. Hi, whoever just walked back in or in. How long? 18 minutes and I'm already done. I should think of other stuff. But y'all haven't seen any of the movies. Yeah, there's one part on Napoleon where he's like, he gets out of class and goes to the office and calls his brother and just to tell him to bring his chapstick because his lips hurt. And then he's always like, God. And just never any expression. What is this guy's name? I don't know. Can y'all see him? He played on something with Will Ferrell, but I can't. There's only one movie that I'll watch Will Ferrell in, and that is Old School. That one's pretty funny. Oh, you know what? And I can't find that one. It wasn't in the library. But now maybe I'll be able to order it or, rent it. I would rent that one just for you, Deanna, because you mentioned it. It sounds familiar. and I couldn't find it on YouTube. Sometimes they'll put movies and they'll have like 5 or 10 minutes at a time, but it'll be the whole movie. Oh, and I did put links to, like, the other night whenever I was talking about Billy Jack and the scenes I wanted y'all to see. That last video I did put a bunch of links about, I think there's like 4 links, and they're real short, but you might know what I'm talking about after seeing them. But even the one where when Deanna saved the day, even that one is in there. So, and I didn't finish saying who, after I was trying to get you guys to guess. I never said who it was, so I'm not going to. You'll have to go back, and it'll say "Save the Day," but I don't say who it is. But you'll be like, "Oh my God!" Oh, too funny. So yeah, it's like, I don't like, I say I don't like violent movies, but like Billy Jack, he kicks the poo-poo out of everybody. And so I kind of like those movies, but I did watch, there was that interview of him 80 years old. Whenever it went in there, he did look 80 years old. And every bit about that movie was true. They just, his now, she told him stories of stuff that would happen. So that movie is pretty much a true story, but different tales, and they tie it all together to make it one movie, I guess. But that was really interesting. Yep, I wrote it down. I should really get a notepad. Everything I write down for what I want to say, even I just do it on scraps of paper. So funny that we are alike, but our movies are not so much. I know, right? I mean, I like the I like saw okay, the movies I like are, if they're about end times, like biblical end times. I like those kind of movies. And I have to overlook the stuff that's not biblical that they add to the movies. It's hard to do, and I shouldn't gripe about it. It's just a movie, and I got to try and remember that. But some people believe that that's would be part of it, and so I guess that's why I don't like it. I like those kind of movies. I like some supernatural movies, like ghosty stuff, like if it's based on a true story. And I don't know why, but I guess that stuff I'm just curious about it, even though I've had to live through a lot of that my whole life. Not 24/7, 7 days a week. It's like that Orby thing that came through. That was the last thing that happened, and that's been a while. And, who's to say, nothing else might not ever happen here or anything. But, I had a couple of, I'm not going to say what they were, but 3 weird things happened yesterday, but they're, no big deal. Unless I have permission. No. I'll say one of them. And to me, it was weird because I had no idea of anything that was going on. So I got to work yesterday, and I let me see how I can put it without, I don't think I've ever said where I work on this, and I don't think I'm going to, but so the CEO, no, I go into my work, and I had just a thought of, if you've ever seen Undercover Boss. Okay, so not that they were going to be undercover, but they were just going to pop in. I mean, the CEOs are from California, And so I just had that thought, and then I thought, that's weird, and forgot about it. Then later the boss came in, and the CEOs are actually in a different town where another one of our stores are. And I just thought that was so weird, because I had no idea they were coming, or what. I have no idea what it was even about or anything. But it was just very strange, because I was like, when I was told, I was like, whoa. I know it probably sounds weird to y'all, but that's my life. Oh, man. And other movies are, I love Bible movies. There's one on YouTube. Oh, gosh. It's Revelation, and it's supposed to be John on the Isle of Patmos. And it's pretty good because he still has some visions and stuff. But it's about the letters getting sent to the different churches and stuff like that. And then once in a while, there's a vision in it. That one's pretty good. Let's see what else. Oh, kind of. It was kind of like they never come up here and stuff, and they're gone now. But they always go to the bigger store that's down in the valley, in the other valley. There's two valleys, but the other one. So I don't know if it was a premonition. I've had stuff like that happen. And I don't know I don't know if that would be a premonition. Maybe that would be. I'm not a parapsychologist. Oh, uh-oh. I'm guessing Deanna. I'm just guessing on who just texted me. Score. I'll answer, and I'm sorry I'm not sharing with anybody else. But I think that was the one that I didn't go watch. I went and saw that headline from like a couple of days ago, maybe. And I can't remember who it was, but I did see that. And I think I'm just going to walk away because, I like the person and the co-person, and I just don't want to have any ugly thoughts about them, so I need to just walk away. So I'll leave it at that. Sorry, everybody else, on leaving you in the dark. I'm not going to say who this person is because I'm trying to behave and not talk crap about people. And this is the best thing that I can do for probably both parties, is just walk away. It makes me sad, but it's okay. It's okay. And just prayers for that person, and yeah, that maybe everything will get put on right. Who knows? Sorry, I got to crack my neck. Feels like my head was falling off. If that made sense. Hi, Ask the Mama. I bet your mama was at Woodstock. That's one of the movies I'm going to watch. Deanna, you're so sweet. You hug everybody. I freaked my niece out the first time they ever came up to Colorado, and we went to Boulder. And I think it was the Boulder was going on. And that's like a some kind of marathon. But there was a dude dressed like a puppet and stuff. And somebody was holding a sign, free hugs. And I went over and got my free hug. they just thought that was the weirdest thing. And I'm like, you mean you don't like free hugs? And they just thought it was so strange, you know. But there was, maybe I'm weird. I don't know. There was some people from it was near Russia, and they were like the J1s, a bunch of students come out and work in Estes Park, and they for the summer, and then they go back. It's a program that different countries have and stuff. I mean, it's pretty neat because you get to meet, already people from all over the world come up here, but they're here all summer and working. And some of them, I'm not going to say what country they are from, because then I would get called a racist and all this other stuff. But, they're like, their attitude is sucky. I'll just leave it at that. And they think that they rule the stuff. And no, they're not Muslims or anything like that. It's just a certain country. But anyway, oh, wait, I missed something. I see Uncle Creepy Joe. Let me see. Who's this guy? You really deserve rape, Bat. You so old. Oh, what's the matter, little boy? Did your mommy let you out of the basement? Oh, you poor little thing. You are just a sad, sad person. Yeah, that's you can call me names if you want, but it just shows how pathetic you are, because just because you feel that bad about yourself, then you're going to pick on people. I can tell now you're a Democrat socialist, so you're not welcome here. You need to leave. I don't know if you guys saw that. But I hit him. He can't make any more comments on this channel. Ha ha. Bye. You poor thing. Go find Jesus and maybe you'll have a kinder heart. Wow. Did y'all see that? Oh, bird, Deanna. You're probably up there every hour. Yeah, there are. Not nice at all. Yeah, me either. They, I don't know. One day, the saddest thing is they're going to get this age too, and then somebody's going to do the exact same thing to them, and it's going to hurt their feelings. Okay, Deanna, you be careful out there. Tighten your stomach while you're shoveling, and that will save your back. Yeah. Thank you, the American. There is like a big troll being ugly, ugly. And where's my other? All right. Y'all are special now. I got 2 more moderators to get my back. That's funny. That's right. Mama, you need to go to, I'm not going to write it down. I'm going to type it in here. Meet the Bible. And Cole started doing, and he'll probably show up in here too, but he started doing live, like little Bible studies and stuff. I think they're like an hour long on Monday nights it's 6 my time, so it would be 8 o'clock his time. And so we all kind of go over to his channel and talk about the Bible and stuff. And I think that you would really enjoy that. Yeah, make sure you go over there on Monday nights and have some Bible time with us. If you want to, because I know you're a Christian and everything. Meet the Bible. Like what I just typed up there, that's the channel. Because he has there, meet the Bible. Because he gets into the meat of the Bible and he doesn't stay with the milk. Yeah. He looks like he is a biker. And he goes and preaches at he don't have a church. He goes to the prisons and preaches to them. So it's pretty cool. There he is. Speaking of. Uh-oh. The American, what happened here? Oh, no. The American, I made you a moderator because you always come in and you're good people. So, yeah. So you'll definitely have to go in. We go there Monday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 Central, and 8 Eastern Time, Pacific. I don't know. So if it's 6 o'clock here, it's 8 o'clock there. So this time on Monday night. Oh man, let me see. I was trying to let's see if this will work. Hold on. Okay, the American, you should be a moderator now. But all my favorite people are moderators now. I'm so happy. And since I'm a girly girl, I'm drinking my soda pop in my girly girl glass. You've got 5 feet of snow, Ask the Mama channel, the Ask Mama channel. Yay! Now all my favorite people are moderators. Okay, so I think I got to tell y'all something funny, and it's dumb at the same time, okay? This sweater I'm wearing, okay, is the sweater I wore on the very first YouTube video that I put myself on, and that was like 10 years ago. It's like one of my favorites. I made it a pajama sweater, and I cut holes in the thumb. Isn't that the dumbest thing? 5:38 p.m. Remember my vision. Okay, yeah. So, wait, you're like on the East Coast, right? Wait, the West Coast is, yeah. So maybe that would be 5 your time. So, oh, yeah. So it would be 5 o'clock. Now we've got 5, 6, 7, and 8. Woohoo! All across the globe or our map. Okay. So yeah. So 5 o'clock your time, the Ask Mama channel. And so Deanna and the Ask Mama channel have a lot of things in common for doing, like, I think the Ask Mama channel does preservatives and stuff like that, and Deanna does stuff that's like too cool. We just need to teach Cole and the American how to do that kind of stuff, and then I can watch and learn. No, I haven't canned anything in a long time. A very long time. Yeah. So Deanna, the Ask Mama channel, Deanna sends me pictures of her fresh tomatoes from her greenhouse. And they always make me hungry because they look really super sweet and just like, you could just stay out there and pop tomatoes all day long and never get full. Is it on Marco Polo, Deanna? Ooh, marshmallow. Ooh, do you ever make a Rocky Road? Oh, that is like one of my favorite all-time candy bars. Oh, let me see. Oops. No, no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm accidentally. Oh no. Sorry, you guys, I accidentally calling somebody, not trying to. So Deanna sent me a video earlier today. I don't know if this, oh, I see one on Marco Polo. Oh my gosh. The tire tracks through the snow it looks as deep as like, it almost covering the tires. I mean, what are tires like this? I don't know how big they are, but it was just, oh my God, so deep. I thought, man, Burr, I would be a hermit and never go anywhere. Wait, what am I? Oh man. Oh, a little truck. I had a little Ford Ranger one time. 4 feet. Oh my gosh. That one picture I sent you where it was almost waist high, that was the deepest I've seen it up here. Oh, what the heck? They're kind of messy, but they're pretty. I think those were peppers. I hope that's okay, Deanna. I didn't even ask you first if I could play that. She her greenhouse is nice. Very nice. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, thank you. Yeah, she has all kinds of stuff in there. Oh my God. That is so ridiculous. You know, what if that mail truck just couldn't make it? People have to gripe about something, anything. Oh my God, my hair's on the wrong side. Is that better? What is wrong with people? Hey, do you guys around here, like during Christmas time, we always give our well, not here, but down in the valley, our letter carrier would always give us a Christmas card. And so we would always leave one for them with something in it, and I always made a candy cane. I would get 3 candy canes. So like if you wanted to sit a picture in it or something where it would be like Oh gosh, I hope y'all know what I'm talking about. So an envelope could sit in it like this, and this is the two of the candy canes, and the third one is pointing so it can stand up. And then you put a little ribbon there, and so whenever they would open the mailbox, they would see it. So that's always fun to do because they work hard and everything. Yeah, I've been waiting on a pocket constitution for a while here, and that has never come. So I guess I'll give up on that and lose the money for that. That's all right, because I can get one anywhere, I'm sure. Um, let's see. We sent emails to the neighbors to protest him. Ah, good for you. Yeah, I heard something. I hope it's not true. I mean, I seem to, you know, I got your package, Deanna, like fast. So, um, somebody told me that this post office is notorious for people not getting their mail. I don't know if it's true. I seem to get the stuff that I'm supposed to be getting, except for the pocket constitution. But looking back on things now, I'll probably never get it. Some people know what I'm talking about. Let's see. We have the best mail person. If the mail isn't picked up, he comes all the way to the house to check on us. Aww. Nope, I still haven't got it. I mean, I got your package, yes. I know. Oh, I got to tell y'all a fun story real quick. So I went to the Dollar General store. I was going to go and spray the salt off my car, but there was too many people. So the Dollar General was right there, and I went to get some bread. And usually I go to the grocery store, but it was right there. So um, there was a new person that had just moved up here, and he was just like one of the nicest people ever. And he was just saying how nice me and him and this older lady stood there and had a conversation for maybe 5 minutes until someone walked up in his line. But yeah, that was pretty cool. She was probably like 75 years old, and she was talking about a mountain lion she just saw like yesterday in her yard. So then I had to tell my mountain lion story that we scared each other and stuff. So that was pretty cool. And he said, the best thing about this town is the people are so nice. And so me and the lady, when we were leaving, and she turned around and said to me, you know, he is right about something. And I was like, what's that? She goes, the people here are really nice. And I was like, yeah, they are. You know, I haven't met, maybe I'm the meanest person that lives here, you guys. But she said she's been here 30 years, and, you know, it's like me, it's never gotten old, nothing about it. And you know, when I go outside and see all this beauty, I always look up and thank God that I get to have the view that I have. And, you know, I'm seriously thanking him for it because, you know, I give him, you know, credit for everything good that happens to me. So, you know, yeah. Let's see, what did I miss? I use UPS as often as I can. Thank you, the American. Nobody's getting up this road to the house. My side of the driveway, I mean, there is a big round one, but mine's the second one. Because if people come through the landlord's driveway, then the dog barks and stuff. And she's really old and she's really cute. But so in the wintertime, whenever it does snow, if it doesn't get shoveled or swept or whatever, then I have to use his because there is no way I can make it up there. And if I do, I'm like this the whole time. I'm just like, whoa, because if you go slow, you're not getting up there. In fact, I was like, went over to a friend's house one time, and uh I should have not went down and parked in front of her house because it was like this, and it was like ice. And I was like, I tried for like 10 minutes to get up that hill. And I thought, okay, I got to gun it to get up, and I couldn't do it. And so one of her neighbors came out, and he's a firefighter actually, and was trying to tell me what to do. And I just said, can you just do it for me? I can't do this. And so even I've never parked there again, even when it's not winter time. I thought, nope, I'll just park up here. And so yeah, that's kind of a dumb story, but yeah, winter snow means no go. Up here, it seems to melt pretty quick. If the sun is shining, it's going to melt that day or by the next day, just because of the elevation and everything. Over 7,000 feet. I need a facelift, y'all. Just kidding. I don't. I just need to put on a little weight. So yeah. Um, so yeah. Um, Anything y'all want to talk about? I know I can't do any news tonight. I saw a little bit. I saw Chicago, uh, that black woman. I don't know if she's the DA but she was reading the report about Jesse. And I can't pronounce his last name, so I'm not going to. And I hope justice is served because, there are black racists, and I'm not one. I mean, I love everybody except for the ones that are against Jesus and Christ and just want to cut everybody's heads off. The White House reception with POTUS was awesome. I don't know if I saw that. Aw, thank you. I would never get a facelift. That's an unnecessary thing. There's things you can do to tighten your skin. You know, Whenever I lost all that weight, I had like the turkey thing going on. I probably have it a little bit still, but you know what I did for that? I would put firming lotion on, and then I would get a headband and do what they did in the 50s and sleep with it around my head like that. And pretty soon it went away. So there's a lot of stuff you can do. I still have some, but see, just do that and you'll be all right. People ask me, like, part of the reason I lost the weight was because they changed my thyroid medicine. It was like a dose. I always get it backwards, but it was not the right dose for me. So I was just like always, well, part of that's the cataplexy, but yeah, I would not even walk 3 blocks to the school. I had to drive there. So I was like extremely lazy for any kind of anything activity and stuff. So they changed my uh, prescription on that. And with my back problems, they told me to start tightening my stomach on everything for my back because it makes your back stronger. It kind of tightens those back muscles too somehow. And whenever, I just started doing it all. I still do it, especially if I'm standing a lot because I do have back problems. If I sit here and moved, y'all could, all you would hear was crunch, crunch, crunch. But the first thing I noticed whenever I started losing weight was that my stomach was getting really flat. And, and it's from tightening the stomach. You sit there where you're not like we're sitting here together all right now. Everybody could tighten their stomach, and just keep, and then if you do it consciously, pretty soon you're doing it and not even realize that you are doing it. So like right now, it's like making a fist with your gut. So that's just, what happened with me. Most of it was I became more active too. Um, I should see, because a lot of people don't believe me when I told them that I weighed like 160. I'm looking up at the wall to see if I can pull down, show y'all how big I was at one point. Yeah, okay, I've got one. I think I'm looking for the big one. The big one. But you know what? Because I'd always been skinny my whole life and stuff, I didn't feel bad being overweight. I felt pretty good and stuff, and I need to put a few pounds on, and I don't know how to make that happen. I don't know how to make that happen. Sit down and not do nothing. I don't know. Okay, let me show y'all. Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, I probably won't get in trouble for showing Clarissa. Okay. Let's see. That's me right there. And then this is me right there. And then, oop, yeah. Look how little my baby was. And then, hold on. I got to cover this one up. I hope that wasn't in there. I might have to not show this. Okay. There's me when I was 20 years old. Can y'all see that? I went to my 25-year class reunion, and everybody said, "You look exactly the same." And I was like, "Thank you." Actually, I thought, "Ew, I hope I look better than I did when I was in high school," is honestly what I thought. So I didn't know if that was a compliment or not. Oh, okay. Hold on. I have to cover this one up because of the job this person is in. Hold on just a second. Hold on. I can't have that one show. Give me a second, you guys. Okay. There we go. Okay. That was me about 15 years ago. Look how short my hair was. Okay. Here's me and Clarissa. Clarissa, I'm sorry. Let's see. I was Chubsta. Here's my big brother. Right there. And there's me when I was in third grade. And that's me when I was like 20. No, I was 24. Oh, this is Zoe right there. That's Zoe, and that's Mount Rushmore. So yeah, butt shot. Oh, you guys, you're making me blush. Aw, um, that's funny. What I miss. I'm going to go catch up on the chat. Yeah, me either. You know, on back to, getting the school supplies, this lady, oh, she was so angry. And I said, the way she had her, and this is before I blew and wouldn't let people step on me anymore. But I was like, I said, excuse me, can you move your cart so we can get to this? And she just kind of looked at me and went on. So I just barely moved her cart. And boy, she was like, wah, 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 wah. And poor Gary was embarrassed because she was like, she's like, you don't touch other people's cart and all this. I said, I asked you if you could move it. And she goes, no, you didn't. And I said, I pointed at her daughter. I said, yes, you did. Ask her. And it was like she was scared to say anything. And later, she was like, still, I ran into her again. And she was like, you old woman. And just making fun of my looks and my hair. And, I said, well, at least I ain't a hooker. And I turned around and walked off. I should not have said that. Hold on. Oh, wait. Sorry, you guys. I have to send this real quick, and it'll just take a second. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. And I won't let any more interruptions happen, except for, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah, anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. You just have to love yourself. And it took me a long time to do that. And, yeah, hit that like, you guys. Cole says so, or else he's going to come over to your house on his motorcycle. Just kidding. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I'll have to, it's hard to show with the reflection on there and stuff. Mama, see you later. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being one of my new moderators. Be safe out there, okay? God bless. I know she probably left before I could say that. She showed me a video. She was like a dancer in Las Vegas when she was 17. And that's like really interesting. She just once in a while goes live, and she don't have a set time, so you guys should go check it out if you want to. She kind of just does the same thing I do. She popped in, and it's funny because her hair is pink too. She just kind of popped in one night whenever I was saying that because I was like having some effects from all the stuff I have. So booked on the hooker. So you booked on the hooker. Oh. Oh. Are you talking about Cory Booker? I'm telling everybody to go check out your channel, Ask Mama channel. Do you have a set time for live? Did she already go? Well, that's okay. Y'all go and just subscribe to her. And if you want to, I think we're supposed to say that. Well, she's a good channel. You should go and check it out and then decide for yourself if you want to subscribe. But it's a good channel. And, she talks about she'll break out the Bible sometimes too, and we'll have some chats and stuff like that. So I don't know. But like I said, I never know when she's going to go live or anything. So yeah, it's all good. Yeah. So do you guys have any questions or anything? So yeah, I have time. See, whenever I was pregnant with Brandon, I was like, I think 175. I think is what it was. And then when I got my thyroid, problem, man, I was really, really, really skinny because I had Graves' disease, so my eyes were bugging out. I probably looked like some dead zombie person walking by or something. I don't know. Just kidding and stuff. So, and then after they took my thyroid, they said that there'd be 1% chance that the Graves' disease would come back. And luckily that has not happened. If I don't, keep up with my medicine, which I have to take, or I could die. Just in your stomach, Deanna. I'm serious. You'll be amazed. You sit first, you have to think about it. And you're active too. You know, there's a lot of people, they don't know they have a thyroid condition, so for anybody out there, next time you go get a checkup and blood and stuff, have them check your thyroid. I think it's your T4s or something like that, or T5s. Now I can't remember. But yeah, you should definitely tighten your stomach, and you'll be like, one day, it don't happen overnight, that everybody, but you'll be like, oh my God, my stomach is flat. And you don't seem very big anyway, Deanna. you know yep. I mean, you're constantly nonstop from what I see. uh yep. I mean, we should be, if I would not be offended by somebody's, girl, you need to eat another cheeseburger. People think I'm anorexic because I'm skinny like this, and I'm not. I just, I don't know why I cannot gain weight. But I would want my friends to tell me if they thought something was wrong, or to say something to encourage me to improve myself, or, I would just hope my friends would do that. But yeah, tighten your stomach, and you'll be like, one day. And it's like, don't suck it in. You make a fist with it. Just tighten it. And pretty soon you'll be like, where'd it go? So I don't know. That's what I tell people and stuff. And you're already so active. And, to me, just from the stuff I get, you are nonstop. So just tighten the stomach, and everything else will fall in place. That's my belief. And, if it don't happen, make sure you give me a hard time about it. Oh, I was gonna sneeze, you guys. Sorry about that. I woke up like at 3 o'clock in the morning with 10 sneezes. Uh, did you know if you squeeze your earlobe, that will stop a sneeze? It still wants to come. Oh my gosh. That is just weird. I don't know how that works, but it does. Excuse me, I'm gonna blow my nose. Oh, that was funny. My record of sneezes in a row is 17. It like gets painful. Yes. Okay, we'll see you in a minute, Deanna. And that sneeze wants to come back. You know, you feel a sneeze coming and you grab your earlobe and it'll stop. That's, 99% of the time it works. Because that's how many sneezes there were in a row. I could not stop sneezing. And so I just, after the third one, I started counting them. And it was 17. I don't know why 17, but that was like my record of sneezes, just like nonstop. It gets painful. Like, I don't know how to describe it. And then last night, I think I had about 10 sneezes. No, I just get a bug up my nose, I guess, once in a while. But yeah, last night, one or two, it was like in the middle of the night sometime. And I sneezed once and then they just didn't stop until 10, I think it was. I know, it's so sad. Nope, I love kitty poos and I love puppy dogs. They're just too cute. One day I'm going to have a dog. If I ever get out of here, there's no pets allowed here. And I was told I need a service dog. So, that'll be fun. Get a service dog and that way I can have a pet. What do you have? We know Cole has a killer chihuahua that goes for the throat. And then a big O, don't tell Cole's other dog I'm talking about his weight, but that's a big fat dog. He should be on a diet, Cole. Yeah, for sure. It's just, this place is way too small for pets anyway. I don't even think I could fit an aquarium for a fish in here. My stuffed, I don't even have a stuffed animal. Yeah, hopefully. Up here, like, only residents, if they're looking for an apartment, it sounds weird because I guess they do have housing authority for people, but the only way you can get in an apartment here is you have to go through the housing authority. I mean, it's like a two thing because it's for normal people and then it is for people who need help. But because it's such a small town, they don't want like outsiders. You already have to be working up here and everything before you can apply. So I've been up here 4 years now, and this place is just too small for me these days. So, hi guys, nice to see you all. Let's get together. Hi, Lynn Studio. How are you? We're talking movies. I'll go over one more time. Here's the movies I'm going to watch. I've seen all of them except for this one. Goodbye, Christopher Robin. Have you seen that? Where'd they go? Oh, there she is. Lynn Studio. Have you seen this? That's one I haven't seen, so I'm looking forward to it. I liked Winnie the Pooh. I heard they were going to make a live Dumbo movie. I don't know if I'll be able to watch it, though. I don't know how they're going to, there's going to be lots of computer into it, of course, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Are you talking about Dumbo or the Christopher Robin, the American. I'm quiet because I'm just waiting for an answer. I think you're probably talking about Dumbo. I don't know if I can watch it. I don't think anything can take the place of some originals, you know. I couldn't watch Rooster Cogburn because I don't think anybody can beat John Wayne on that. You know what I mean? Whenever they made Grease 2, uh yeah. I'm tomorrow night I'm gonna give a review on the movies that I did watch. So maybe I will watch that one tomorrow. I can't do any kind of news tonight. Probably for the next week. I'll probably just see headlines and that's it because it's just my anxiety is too high. So yeah, maybe I'll watch this one tonight and that'll be my first review. And I don't know. I might go on a binge and watch all of them tonight. It's going on 7/16. Well, you know what? Here's to you guys for being my friends, and thanks for coming and joining me and hanging out with me and talking about weird, dumb stuff. I think it's pretty fun. And I don't know. It's my girly glass because I'm a girly girl. I'm a girly girl. Any other girly girls in here? I think Deanna's a girly girl because she likes to make girly girl things. And I don't know if the American, I guess I don't know your gender. To me, there's only two. Well, actually, there could be three because hermaphrodites, that's both parts. So there's three genders. If you're a hermaphrodite, there's supposed to be no way you can get pregnant, but I heard of one where she did. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, so I'm going to tell you Lynn's studio. Here's the other movies I'm going to watch. Napoleon Dynamite. I love that movie. It's so dorky, you can't help it. When I saw the preview, I didn't watch it when it first came out. It was like years later. And I was just like, oh my God, that is so funny. It's dumb. I mean, it's in Idaho, I think. Maybe somewhere up there. And but it's still good. I really like it. I've seen it several times and I'm, gonna watch it again. And then the Woodstock, the director's cut. If you haven't seen that, that's a pretty good, it's like a documentary, really. And there's some really good music. I like a lot of the 60s stuff. I've seen Woodstock, this one, for whoever didn't already answer. So I'll tell this story again. And I hope it's in this because I don't remember if it was from the now and then. Yeah. And it's like the movie they made, but a museum. Oh, never mind. It's really good if you've never seen it. They were flying Janis Joplin in a helicopter, and I hope it's on this one because it almost gave me goosebumps every time. But and she thought there was a disaster. She was like, "What happened here?" And they had to say, "Those are people." And I guess, who wouldn't get nervous of that, seeing that many people? So I'm pretty excited about seeing this again. But they had one on TV called Woodstock Now and Then, which I can't find that. I think it was on the History Channel maybe. But that was really good. And it showed, I know, sorry if y'all, the American, if you are, and Deanna has already heard this, but the before and after is really cool because they have people that were there at Woodstock and, met each other there and ended up getting married. And I don't remember if this one couple seemed like they were still together because they were sitting close and, from what I remember. But just to hear their stories and about it, and put in with all of it, it just makes it really great. So I suggest if you haven't seen it, then you have got to. And Lynn's Studio, the best place to go to rent a movie is the library because it's free. And if you're like me and boycott Hollywood and don't want to give them any of your money because they're undeserving, then definitely go to your local library and you can pick out mine and you can get 10 movies and like in 10 days you have to bring them back. So that's the best place. The Christopher Robin, that one's a new release for the library. So there's a movie called Lucy out. And I didn't see it, but that one is really good. It's like very strange. And I was told before I watch it, you're going to want to watch it over and over again. And, I wasn't really that into it at first. And then after I started understanding what was happening and stuff, it started getting good. And I'll definitely watch that one again. Okay. And the last two are Divergent. That one's really good. You're chosen where your job is and will get separated from your family for the rest of your life. It's really good though. Yeah, Divergent. Yes, very good. Ooh, Cole, you're the best. Let's see. Hold on. I got to put this over here. So that way. That did not work. For some reason, that did not work. I'll look it up. IMBD. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me. Oh, no. Oh, no. I almost did something. Hold on. I'm going to just copy this and put it in here. Sorry, you guys. All right. Let me save it. And that way I can check it out here in a little bit. Max the Fat Dog. Oh, no. Sorry, Cole. I was trying to whisper that. I told y'all that he was sensitive about his weight, right? That poor dog. He's probably really old, though. I think really old dogs, they deserve to have steak and taters for supper. If that's like a 14-year-old dog, he deserves to have whatever he wants to eat. They've lived a long, good life of making company with you or anybody, So, okay, so the Divergent, yeah, definitely y'all have got to watch it. It's like, it's crazy for sure, but you might see some connections with the socialists and stuff in part of it. It's weird, like I was saying earlier a few days ago, I kind of was like, whoa, that's kind of weird. And I could see them, that's what they would want our future to be. And this is a series of it. I don't know if it's like there's season 1 or what, but I think this is all of season 1. I definitely, that'll have to be its own day by itself. So yeah, definitely Divergent. It's really good, y'all. It's really good. You got to see it. There's one bonehead kid in there that, oh, you talk about a brown noser. This is like the king of brown nosers, I think. Sorry, I'm not going to give anything else away because none of y'all have seen it. So definitely do that. So Lynn's Studio or the American or Cole. I know Deanna has told me she wants me to see A Simple Life of Noah Dearborn. So that for Deanna, because she's my home girl, I would rent that one from a Red Box or something. Just for Deanna. I have my one friend that when Dirty Dancing came out, every day, every movie until it was gone, she went and watched. That's like me on Grease. I've probably seen that movie 500 times. And when the Grease Lightning song comes on at work, I'm like doing the moves to it. Go Grease Lightning. Grease Lightning. Go Grease Lightning. Yeah. But Grease 2, I don't know. I think that was Michelle Pfeiffer's probably her first movie that she ever did. But for me, it was cheesy because they had to have Sandy's cousin come in to be the biker. So for me, that was the cheesiest part about the movie. Everything else was pretty good. Oh, you know what? Have y'all seen? I know Deanna probably hasn't. I told you I saw a movie back in 2013 starring The Rock. That was the last movie I've seen. Oh, yeah, that's right. But I don't remember what it was. The movie I saw him in was Return to Witch Mountain. And then I love it that both of the kids from the original was in that movie. The boy was the sheriff, and the girl, I think, was a waitress. And I had no idea that was, oh gosh, her name is Kim Richards. And she used to play on the Housewives of Beverly Hills. What? Oh, yeah. I did too. I thought it was so good. And that was, what was that lady's name? Betty Davis was in that. Yeah. Do y'all remember Bed Knobs and Broomsticks? Tell me, I want to know what everybody's favorite childhood movie was when you were a kid. Um, um, he's been in a few movies. I think he was in yours was the Blues Brothers. Yeah. Um, I actually, for work, we got Spotify and I put Rawhide and Soul Man and Minnie the Moocher and Boom 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 on the list. I like the Blues Brother. That was a good movie. Carrie Fisher in there. Oh my God, she was great. And was that before or after Star Wars? The Blues Brothers. And Deanna, what was your favorite childhood movie? I'll say from like before junior high school, like you're a kid, like when you were before you were a teenager, like Mary Poppins or um, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. That was one of my favorites. Um, I remember going to the movie, and if it was a short one, they would always show the Three Stooges, Witch Mountain. Yeah, Return. Which was there just a Return to Witch Mountain or just Witch Mountain? Yeah, that one was good. Um, I always liked her hair because it was so long, and I could never get my hair that long. I guess Lynn's left. I gotta go back up here. I don't want to say their name wrong. I'm so bad at pronouncing stuff. It says there's still 3 in here, so okay, they must have left. Lynn's studio. Cole, you missed the bad person. There was like I got a real troll, you guys. That's funny. They called me old, Cole. You're only as old as you feel, and everybody is going to get older. So, but I think I handled myself pretty good. I was like, I didn't swear. I have no idea. It was probably some person that got mad that I was bashing Zach, but that's all right. They're blocked from ever coming and saying anything in the chat, or hopefully that'll be for on any video, because I like it that you can do that. I removed them, and I think the girls might have jumped on them too, but I was like hid them and blocked them, maybe. I don't know. Left field. Left field. Is that a movie? I feel dumb. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of is Angels in the Outfield. That's what I was thinking of when I see left field. You know what? There was a movie called The Natural with Robert Redford. That one was pretty good. I don't remember much, but he could really hit a baseball like Kirby Puckett. Do y'all know who? Well, Deanna does, I know. But Kirby Puckett. Yeah, we definitely removed it, Cole. I don't know where that creep came from. I was saying that he probably was somebody that didn't like the video I made about Zach. So they had to come and troll me. But you know what? Anybody that does their own thing, they can block whoever they don't want. If they're going to be that ugly, you can block them. From being on, ever coming on. Yeah, Minnesota. Deanna knows who Kirby Puckett is. Does anybody else know? No cheating, you guys. You can't look on the internet. You have to guess. I know you know, Deanna. Let them see it. I want to see if they know. The American and Cole. I'm in my pajamas. Look, it's Olaf. You know what? I must say, I did like that movie Frozen. I thought that was the cutest little movie ever. For a Disney movie, that was like my all-time favorite. Out of any of them ever put out,